Man, what is going on? What is going on? Happy Friday, right? May 22. Wow. Where's the time go, man? Let me open everything up. Got a bunch of stuff on here. Hopefully the internet's fine. We're in the garage tonight. Got some ideas. 10 ideas to be exact. Trade ideas, right? Is that what we do here? We have trade ideas. I think we do. I think we do. I know I do. We buy stocks every week, pay down loans every week, get dividends every week. We are 15 weeks into the year, right? Oh shit, 1 out of 22. "21 weeks into 2026, man. Hopefully you're getting dividends every week. Hopefully you're having weekly thoughts, trades, trade ideas. It don't push the computer too much to look at charts now, does it? One man's fallout is another man's flourish, man. One man's bankruptcy, foreclosure is another man's opportunity. That was the idea of last week. God damn. I got too many tabs? What's going on, man? What is going on? Oh, we're watching videos that night. Let's close that out. We're going to talk about stocks. Oh, that's probably what's lagging it. I always get interested in how people can, you know how hard it is to 100% a game? Maybe if you're not following a guide, it's probably harder. But if you're following a guide, it's probably pretty easy. But the repetition, the intent is the same that it takes in this game here, man. I'd be one to argue that 100%ing a video game is a lot harder than what we're doing here. Some of this stuff you just leave. Over here looking at deals, right? I don't think I even got through all of these. Got Barons here. We're not going to be reading Barons tonight, but it's good to scroll through here, man, to see inflation is stinging bonds. Yeah, we had bonds fall, and then I think it's 2 days coming back, man. It's a trend. Things fall apart, and you don't got time to build because things don't stay apart for a while. But these business development companies, this is another thing here. They give you 6 of them. You could throw these in the SOTM Financial, man. I got one on my chart watch list. Thought of the week. Look how far you've come, man. You stick every week consistently for years upon years. It's kind of a beautiful thing if you think about it. Being able to stick to something, it's not a normal thing. I mean, the world's so big, so many new ideas, new things, so many new people to meet, and you still stick with the same idea, or you still got the same job. Met some people, man, they got the same job for over 30 years. It's like, wow, how the heck did you do that? And if you ask them, they probably don't even know. Or just got up, it's Monday, let's go. Friday, 3-day weekend this week, man. Market's closed on Monday, so I'm not too excited about that, right? Here's the market. closed on Memorial Day? And the answer is yes. So why would I be excited for that? All that's going to do is fuck up my dividend distribution, and I don't get to work to make money. Well, I guess I get paid on the holiday, right? But still. Embarrassing, man. 3-day weekends. Goddamn embarrassment. You can't be rich and try to take 3-day weekends. Now, is that harsh? Maybe. Is that something you should do for a while? Maybe, yeah. What if you don't take 3-day weekends for the next 3-4 years, man? You push every day into this game here, second income stream or whatever your game is, honestly. And some people hate it. Some people hate working 6 days a week. Man, I worked 8, 9. Shit, do you count this as work? It could lead to some good ideas. It can lead to money. Most of the time, does it? Not really. Just kind of like doing it. And I feel like this is a good framework for just life, right? You're always getting paid. You're always thinking. You always have ideas, and you're always executing. That's what these are. Dividends, thoughts, trade ideas, trades. Collecting money, whether you work for it by the hour or you just collect dividends like I do, or rent payments or anything, right? Or you have an idea, you have a course, you have something that collects money. Thoughts is you thinking. Holding thought, we were talking on this earlier this week, holding thought to single thought, an idea for the long time without seeing any results. You actually receive backlash. You actually receive punishment for these ideas. That's a hard thought to hold. Trade ideas, right? We're always looking for opportunity, man. You want to be the type of person that you're looking down to the world and you see maybe not positivity, right? But maybe you just see like, hey, there's something here. Opportunity will find those looking, right? When you're ready to learn, the master will appear. That's what that is. Trades, execution. A pound of action is worth more than a ton of thinking. Now, you got a lot of thoughts, you got a lot of good ideas. Everybody's got ideas. Everybody thinks. Maybe you don't think about the same thing over and over like I do. And maybe you don't take any action. Man, look at these dividends here. You don't get these dividends from just thinking, right? Sure, click the button, but it's a whole lifestyle, man. You got to have good credit. You have to have that responsibility. You have to have that history, right? Ruben's over there trying to borrow from these SoFi and Upstart. He can't even get that going. It's like, damn, I didn't know it was that hard. But we got history. Had a layup too. I mean, he's got layups, right? He could have got his boss co-sign something, and he would have done it. Shit, I did that. Had to get a co-sign, and it was my responsibility to pay that back. Right? To show that I don't have to destroy someone's life for taking a risk on me. Why would I want you to take a risk on me and I fuck it up? Like, let's think that through, man. And so my aunt took a risk on me when got a co-payment on that car out there. And she did it. She was like, yeah, let's go do it. And man, argued hard for that. And it's still running. I need to change the brakes. Brakes are good on the blue car. You got to change on the other car. You got to maintain what you got, man. The nature, time, everything is going against. Your bones get weaker, right? Time decays your body, your possessions. You just got to maintain some things, man. That's all. You want anything to last, maintenance. You have to maintain it. Anything. Relationship, possessions, your mind, right? Don't be light on that. Your mind's huge. Your mind can wander, and your thoughts can poison you. Right? If you're not talking like that, if you're not thinking like that, it will slip away, and you might just fade. We call that the the warrior's roar, right? Becomes a whimper. It can fade into a whimper if your thoughts rot and there's decay there. Because your thoughts control your actions, and your actions can make your life better. But if you're thinking the wrong thing, you're going to probably do the wrong thing, right? But I always say there's a good way to live, there's a better way to live. Waiting for retirement Friday? Come on, man. I would say that's no way to live. Personally, I would say that. Um, that's just what I think. Am I wrong? Probably. Do I know anything? No, not really, man. Have I lived through much? Nope. 26, man. Don't know nothing. Don't know shit. But I know one thing, man. If you cling to an idea, the world is going to give you exactly what you're looking for. That's what I think. Is that reality? Is that the truth? I don't know. But I know when I owe $20,000 and I'm like, I'm going to pay it tomorrow, I work every goddamn day till it's done. And now I got no debt that I have to pay for, or I got no debt that's working against me. And on top of that, I got debt that pays me now. Like we're flipping the script here. Got rid of debt, increased income, and what? Started a business, collecting income. Trying to get paid while still working. You know, the goal isn't to never work again. The goal is never to retire. The goal is to do things you want to do, right? Success in life is doing what you want to do and having what you want to have. And if you're capable of enjoying something, you should have enough money to do that. You know? Right? That's what I think. I think, man, I think if you think you could do it, you should try. I think you should take massive steps. Not these little baby bitch steps. You gotta like do this first and then that, and you could do that. That's how I think. Like out the gate, that's how I think. I think I gotta do this first and then that. Like there's a procedure here. What if we just jump shit? Jump steps. You know? What if you just take massive action? And so I've had to work through that. That I have to do this little part, build my way up, and then have that. What if we just start up here? You know? What if you got $10,000 right here? And then we run back up here, we got income. We got the dividend from McDonald's, and then we got cash appreciation. Now our shares are not worth $272, they're worth $330. That's an idea. You know, is that a good idea? I don't know. Do you want income from McDonald's, or do you just want to eat it? Do you just want to go there, or do you want to collect income and have that value? Because I assure you, if you're not, somebody will. Right? And then you get a big move like this right here. You get a big ass move. One day you're worth 190, the next you're worth 110. And it's like, man, are you prepared for that? Last I heard, Solana went from 300, 330, something like that, to 180. People are killing themselves just for it to come right back. I mean, right now it's at $90, but there's swings in there, man, and there's times and seasons for things. And if you want opportunity, you got to be looking. You got to have that hope, right? The market's about hope. A lot of people badmouth when it comes to these things. They're like, "Oh, the U.S. is over. Why would you invest? Why don't you just be happy? Money doesn't make you happy." Idiots, man. Goddamn idiots. And the end of 2022, you could have bought Solana for it's probably like $7, man, maybe $5 for that thing to run up to like 300. Man, can't really tell, but I think it's like 300. Maybe less, maybe more. But are you the type of person that can see that? That's the thing. Can you see a world where Solana is back at $300 after being for $80 for the last 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 months, and that big downturn from 145? Damn, it went all the way as low as 60 something bucks, right? I mean, how low is too low? How high is too high? All this shit's just made up. It is value. It's just people buying and selling it. You understand what this product is. And why would you want some? Why would you want some? You have to answer those questions before you hit the buy. Before you do anything, man. You don't want to just whimsically, half-ass go through life. You get an idea, you get a plan. Maybe try thinking something through. Right? You don't have to think through everything, man. You don't want to be the ideas guy. You don't want to be the guy always thinking. Some things you just gotta do. Right? Sometimes you just gotta have 4 brokerages, man. Sometimes you just gotta borrow money 4 or 5 different ways. Sometimes you collect dividends every week. Shit. Why didn't you collect them every day? These are the questions I would like answers for, man. Look how far you've come. This has not been the course of 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, man. I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Damn, I think I read that in high school. Probably 18, 19 years old. I'm 26, 7 years later. I can finally push on these ideas, man. And man, I can't believe it's taken so long, but they say the beginning is the hardest part. Shit, I'm barely even scratching the surface here. Right? I'm not really even doing shit. This 915 that I collected this week, that's going to debt. I don't get to keep that. I could use it. Right? I owe $1,700 every week, every month, my monthly payment, $1,700. That 915 can go to that. I'll live off the rest, right? It's not just 915, right? Over here 908, right here 931. So those payments right there, shit, that's like 999. It's like 2,700. God damn. It's like 2,700, man, in the month. That's like me working at Amazon. When I was working at Amazon, right, night shift, 5 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. Night shift, on my feet all night. What was it, $15.50 an hour? Something like that. 40 hours a week, you'd get $500 in a week. $2,000 in a month. It's probably more now. I think they pay a little bit more now. That's nothing, man. 2 bands in a month, $500 a week. Man, I don't know, man. That's a hard life right there. Why don't we jump that? Why don't we skip that part? Well, we can't skip it. What if we lived through it and we were like, I don't want to live like this forever? That's why you should do more than you should. Do more than you can. You should experience things you don't want to do. You should talk to people you don't want to be like, right? You should have ideas buzzing in your head that you disagree with. So you know how you want to live, right? That's the only way you break out of that. Only reason I don't go back to Amazon night shift, $2,000 a month, 500 a week, 40-hour. Man, you can pick up more shifts, or you can pick up less shifts too. Working in the warehouse. It's because I know, deep down in my heart, I don't want to do that anymore. And if I don't have to, I won't. And if I can, I will find a way to get paid like that and not working like that. You see, because it's like me. I'm living my life, working 8 to 5, got that pussy ass job, right? But at the same time, getting paid at night, like I'm still moving, right? It's like my shift picks right back up at 5:30 and ends at 6. But I'm not working there. I'm sleeping. Dividends just hit the account. I send them to the checking account, send them to my people I'm loaning from, right? People I'm borrowing from, people that trusted me to make the payment every month. And I'm over there paying them every week. It's an absurd idea, but it's working. How long it works for, I don't know. But hopefully it works long enough to where I can capitalize on it and I don't just pay interest back. Because right now there's interest every day, man. It's like, damn, that's evil. You buy a car and there's interest against you immediately. It's like, damn. Whereas you get on the other side of the cash register, you're collecting interest. And it's either you're paying it or you're receiving the interest, right? You're getting the dividends. You get to choose which side you want to be on. There's no paperwork you fill out, no degree you go chase, no one you talk to in particular. It could help if you know someone like me that knows this stuff and you're willing to learn and you're already thinking that idea, like, man, how do I get paid over here while I'm doing this? And you hear me talk about this thing, man, I would light up. If I was looking, I was like, man, I wish I got paid my job wage, not working my job. That's what I would be thinking. And when I'm living like that, I'm like, dang, that's kind of cool. I can pull that off. Is that the best way to live? It doesn't feel like it. I'm going to be honest, man. It feels kind of soulless. But like I said, you're either on the side that's paying or you're on the side that's collecting. And not making a choice is a choice. Making the decision to be like, I'm going to opt out. All right, you get to pay it then. I'm going to opt in. All right, you get to do all this fucking work, manage the thing, take on risk. Maybe it doesn't work and you go backwards. It sounds like they both suck to me, man. Is that any way to live? That's the way life is, man. Sometimes you're between bad and worse. And sometimes the way you live can be good or it can be better. I'm not trying to convince you of anything, I'm just telling you what I do. Not that I like it, but I feel obligated, like I gotta do what I have to. And it's working. That thing is working pretty good. Is it fun? Not really. Is it worth it? Man, I think so. As long as you keep it together, see the big picture, might be able to do something. If you can't, if you're short-sighted, man, if you got the courage to just borrow the money, pay back what you owe, use the rest to live, or use the rest to do whatever, right? I guess living is whatever, right? I don't know. I guess you got a different mindset, man. I don't like owing people. I like my freedom. And the whole reason of doing this is for freedom, man. Like, what if I pay back the loans and then I go get man, maybe I'll go borrow on a truck. Maybe I'll go borrow from the dealership, pay it back the next day, and then I owe myself. Fuck you and your interest. I just sit there, listen to them talk, yada yada, pay back the whole thing. Like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I'm gonna owe myself. And so I got that M1 borrow for 36,000 at 5%, and at the same time collecting dividends that are paying it back. What if I was my own bank? What if I wanted to do that? What if I didn't want to fuck with the ECU, Wells Fargo, Community Valley, Central Valley Community? Whatever, man. That's an option. That's a choice. That is a hard life, though. That shit is not fun. That shit is not for the weak. That is not for the unfocused. The people that just dream and think about it. That is not for everybody. And I know that. I know better to think we are all on the same page, on the same path. That's what I think. And it's good. We can't all be on the same path. The world is so big. But there's a good way and there's a better way to live. I'd like to live the better way if I could. I'd like to be free one day. Hopefully, I guess we all like to be free one day, right? Do what we like, when we like, where we like, with who we like. Why wouldn't you want that? Maybe you just try to be happy. And you wait for Friday, you wait for this and that. I see a world that don't exist, man. And that's where I get to do what I like, what I like doing, where I like to do it, with who I like doing it with. That's freedom right there. What time of the day I like to do it. It's a lot of work, though. It's more work than this 40-hour job. I guarantee you. 110%. Maybe. I haven't been there, though, so I can't speak from experience. I'm always on my way there. The day will come, though. Promise you. I think that's enough talking, right? We should probably do some charts. But this part, man, this stuff's pretty boring. I mean, so I gotta speak my mind. Otherwise, I'm gonna get it out. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody cares. They're all doing their own thing, focused on their own world. And that's alright. We're all called to different things. You can only do what you can. And sometimes in life, it's decided for you what you're going to do. So maybe you have an illness, man. That sucks. Maybe you got something in your life you can't control. But most of the things in life we can't control, we can control ourselves. You can choose how you react. You can choose what crowd you're around. You can't choose who comes into your life and who leaves. You try to force that. But, man, you get a family member or friend that passes away. I don't see how you could do that. I don't see how you could force that. You can think about them every day. You can carry a picture in your wallet, dream about them, lay in bed, and they're the first person you're thinking about. Well, you go to bed, that's the last person you think about for the day, and you wake up and that's the first person you think about. It's kind of a hard life, man. That's a hard life right there. You can only do so much. Man, this bonds looks crazy. 3 days straight up. Anchor point. Hit that 5. I'm going to give it a 1. You could buy that. Theoretically, you could buy that. I wouldn't want to buy it, but... Ooh, look, we're under that 23. Alright, worst performing asset of the week. Gotta go to Bitcoin. Followed by gold. Well, I don't know. Gold's already sideways. We'll give bond 6, even though it's going up. Gold, I guess it's been sideways. We'll give it a 5. Best performing asset of the week. I want to give it to Dow. I didn't even go extreme, honestly. Look at that. Boom! But QQQ has been up. QQQ is a 70 RSI. I'll go to Dow. SPY. Dow, NASDAQ, SPY, 3. And that leaves oil with a 4, right? Put that in the wrong thing. Dow, NASDAQ, SPY, oil, gold, bonds, and Bitcoin. Yeah. Any thoughts, man, on that? I wish I had some TQQQ, and that's what I wish I had. Could have borrowed against my thing, but borrowing money and borrowing it again, it's a crazy idea, but what if it worked? You know, that thought didn't slip into my mind. What if it worked? What if it went from $40 to $77? What if? I didn't see that world, so I don't get that world. That's the world we live in. Tapping that 5. We got 4 bars. XLB, I'm gonna give it 1. XLC. This looks like the XLRE last year, man. Just whipsaw. I mean, if you count, you could just count the whole thing a big ass stage 1, man. If you're following the money flow, box, anchor point, 1, 2, apex point, sideways 3, breaks under the 20, anchor point, box, gets above the 5, breaks out, it's 2, 3, previous high, apex point, sideways 3. I mean, if we're following the money flow, this is a 3. But if you're just looking left, man, the price has been in this range. I mean, you could give it a 3, but theoretically, man, it's just going to stay in this same zone. But for shits and giggles, we are just going to draw that and call it a 3. Follow the money flow. And if communication sector looks like it's going to turn, You know, that could be a catalyst for more things to come down. Just a thought. MACD's negative. TSI's flat. And MFI is flat. XLE. It's a hard one, man. I'm gonna just give it a 1. Buy it if you want. Is it coming down? I don't know. Maybe. This might be a 3 and break down because oil is breaking under that 20, right? I'm gonna give it a 3. It's gonna follow oil and break down. Do I know the future? No, but I've seen this before. XLF looks like it's a 2, man. But we're at the 200, so this is at resistance. Look how it bangs on this 200, comes back down under it. I don't think we get far on this too, man. They might just stay in that box there. We'll see. XLI. XLI. Sorry, man. Got distracted. XLI. XLI. It kind of looks like a doji. So confusing. Oh, one doji. 1, 2, apex point, box, 3. Came back and hit that 5. Now, if we closed on Friday with that day, definitely would have gave that a 4. But as we come back, tap that 5. Now we're above it. Actually, it's picking up, man. It's still negative, but it's picking up. TSI hasn't turned yet. MFI is pointing up. I don't know. One doji. Damn, God bless, man. XLK 2. Could have bought the TQQQ, could have bought the TECL, and now there's a, oh man, I forgot what they call it. What do they call it, man? Let's see if I can remember the name. Direction, daily, top 5. Top 5. There it is. Technology, top 5. Direction daily, technology, top 5 bull, 2x. They got a series for these. I forgot what they call them. I don't remember. That top 5 series, though. It's another thing to trade. Time to crisis. And when the TECL is too damn expensive, we could do the top 5. Look at that, man. Fucking 70. 80 bucks to 207. XLK, man, makes you wonder, man. I didn't know it did that. That's pretty freaking cool. And yet I look at this every week and I didn't know it did that. Fucking embarrassing. XLP. It's a 2. McDonald's coming down. I don't know if I don't think McDonald's is in the XLP. I don't really feel like checking, but I should. It'll be a quick search. Walmart, Costco, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Philip Morris, Altria, Mondelez International, Colgate, Pepsi, Monster, Target. McDonald's is not in the XLP. Consumer staples, ketchup, Oh, this one. Makeup. Dollar Tree. Bongo. General stores. Salt and pepper. Clorox. Peanut butter. Campbell's soup. That kind of thing is in the XLP. XLRE, how we doing, man? Best performing asset of the year? No, but it's up. Definitely is up. Damn, what a move, man. What a move. Could trade 3 times to the UTSL. Interesting, right? Interesting. Thinking, man. Thinking. It's funny how the 2X is almost the same price. 45.35, 45.86. Volume is way different though. It's weird to me. Interesting. I don't know what that's all about. That's strange. Yeah. Man. We gotta wrap this up, man. I'm getting hungry and bored. Pretty much. Stage 1 breakout. Damn, XLV moving. 2. Let's go look at Kier. XLY. Gonna give the XLY a 2 doji. Look at that bar, man. These last 3 days getting kind of crazy, right? Buying Bitcoin every other week. Got a direct deposit to Coinbase. And I wish I'd done it sooner. But doing it now, better than doing it? Never. That's what I think. We'll see how that plays out. Let's go check out M1 real quick. What the hell? I could have done that the whole time? Oh shit. That's pretty cool. I know you could do that. Let's go check out M1 real quick. M1 Finance. Log in. Let's go check out some money. See, we got dividends on Friday, the 22nd. I don't usually do on Friday, but I'm open to receiving them if they so happen to find their way to me. 78 cents. Hey man, I'll take it. So 915.29 plus that 78 cents. Basically 916. Just checking on our margin health while we're here, right? I think I was looking at this today. 44%, 71%. I don't know if it hit the account yet. I don't think so. 3-day weekend, man, they're gonna take a while though. 921 deposit or 971. That's cash I got. Got paid 305 from work. Yeah. And then my credit cards, my electric bill. Nobody is billing me. Oh, there we go. Coinbase with the 1040. 1040. Coinbase with the 1040. And then yeah, we'll let everything settle. And then I'll go and pay all that nonsense. Wow. Okay. Okay, man. Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here now. That stayed the market for this week. 522.26, man. Am I gonna buy my crypto? Should pay my bills first. Pay bills, car insurance. All that boring shit. Mortgage. Come on, man. Multiple accounts. Why can it not recognize me? I think that's late. Okay. I'm gonna pay some shit. Pay it off, man. Take my damn money. We work all week, pay bills. Work all week, pay bills. Work all week, pay bills. That's just the way it is. Wells Fargo, paying some down. Got the Coinbase card, man. Coinbase card. 1040. Clear balance. Pay with ECU. Got 1200 ECU. Not anymore. See ya, man. See ya. I like the Coinbase card, man. We got 79.99 in Bitcoin, man. It's about Bitcoin. Rewards earned 80.65. Down $2. That's some cool shit right there, man. Try to switch everything to this Coinbase card if I could, but some things don't take Amex. So that's just how it works. Alright, man. I'll catch you later.